So yeah, this is the second time I'm making this video because the first time it gonna suck. So yeah, as you can see by the title of the video, it's about Fatshaming and why it sucks. Okay, so if you're a person, especially a woman, because obviously it's more a woman thing, I think, in my opinion. But if you're a person who's overweight, even just a little bit, you've been through something like this. Other people making you feel like crap only because you're overweight, as if that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you're intelligent, if I don't know, that's all that matters. Like, why? I still can't understand why society keeps pushing this idea that everyone has to be a certain weight or a certain size to be valid. Like, what the fuck? Like, everyone is different, just like we try to make everyone feel the same, no matter where you're from or the color of your skin. It should be the same with your size. Like, it doesn't matter if you're tiny, if you're skinny, if you're overweight. It doesn't matter. You're a person. You matter because of who you are. Like, that's all. That's all that matters. So yeah, I was gonna make a whole video about media and how overweight women are portrayed in media, in movies, TV shows, books, blah blah. But it's gonna be too long, so I'm gonna make it in two parts. This part is just fat shaming and how awful it is. I mean, no matter how confident you are in yourself, sometimes like, that makes you feel like crap. Like, I'm not saying I'm confident, because I'm not in the least bit, but like, I think most of my insecurities are different. Yes, I'm insecure about my weight, but like, that's not my biggest problem. But still, like, every time I have to buy clothes and I have to try them on, it's a struggle because nothing fits. Even if I know my size, it doesn't fit. Like, because they're making them smaller to make you feel like crap. So like, now you have to buy plus sizes. Like, it's not the fact that you're a plus size person, because I wouldn't care. It doesn't mean something bad, but the intention is to make you feel like crap. Or the fact that not every store carries plus sizes, or after medium, that's all they have. Like, the biggest size they have is medium, and the large are like really really small, so like, they're not really large. So that's something that I think everyone struggles with. And like I said, even if that's not a big issue, at least for me, like, every time I go buy jeans, like, it's happened a couple times. Like, I go to the store and I'm wearing a pair of jeans from that same store, and I'm trying a new pair, like the same size of the ones I'm wearing, and still they don't fit. So like, how can that happen? Like, every time they make them smaller. Why? Like, I don't know. Like, just to make you feel like trash. Like, oh, you have to lose weight, honey, or you won't fit in your clothes. Like I said, like, it doesn't matter, but like, even if you're having a good day, like, that kind of thing can make you feel like really bad. And like, I don't know, like, it's a lot. Like, another thing is other people having an opinion on how you look, or like if you lose weight, they compliment you, but like they don't know the kind of shit you're going through. Or if you gain weight, they like tell you so you feel even worse. Like they don't know like wherever you're going through, and like that kind of stuff. Like it can affect anyone, even if you're confident in your body. It can affect anyone because I don't know, like it's something very personal for anyone. And like the way society sees weight and sees looks, and how someone is more valid or is better just because of the way they look. Like I said, a lot of people like everywhere on social media say, okay, like racism is bad, and like of course it is, but like doesn't people think that someone is less just because they're fat? Like it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make sense. How can you think someone is equal no matter the color of their skin, but still think that someone is less because of how they look and if they're heavy or whatever? Like, doesn't make sense. Like, everyone is different. Everyone looks different. And everyone is valid no matter what. So let's stop that way of thinking that someone is less because they're fat or they're overweight or they're not pretty enough according to you. Like, no one has the right to tell you you're not pretty, you're not valid. Like, that's how they think, that's what they believe. It doesn't affect who you are and what you look like. Like, and the thing is, when people tell you that, is because they think that what they see is more important than what you feel and what you think. Like, it's fucking anyway. So like in that same topic, like social media has made everything so difficult. Now everyone has the right to have an opinion on anyone's looks. Like whenever someone posts a video, a picture or whatever, and like everyone thinks they have the right to tell you you look good or you don't look good. Like, it's making things worse. Like, especially, I mean, I think many of us are lucky because we didn't grow up with that. Like, in middle school, I'm one of those that, I mean, that tells you how old I am. But yeah, like right now, I can't even imagine how it is for kids, like in elementary school or middle school. I mean, just like a couple weeks ago, it was like a 9-year-old kid committed suicide because they were bullying him because he came out as gay, and like it's awful. Like the kind of pressure social media puts on someone, and like he was 9. Like they can put the same pressure in someone who's in their 20s, in their 30s. It's a lot. Even one comment, one word that someone said, you don't know the things that person can be going through, and just saying something to them, like, it's just can like it can be the last straw, and it's not fair. Like, just because that day you feel funny or you thought your opinion was more important than that person, it's bullshit. And like, when I was growing up, like certain comments from like classmates or even my family members were like really hard for me. Like, I can imagine growing up with even more pressure from the outside, from people you don't even know, people who don't even live like in the same place you live, who don't even know you, like just because like they they're not happy with themselves. So I don't know. I can't imagine what's. I don't even know why people do that. Like, why? And like, especially like I said, with social media, people you don't even know. Like, in one of my early videos in the channel, I don't get a lot of views and I don't get a lot of comments. But there's one comment, like, I don't even know, like, this person. I think that's the only time he or she commented on my videos. And, like, I'm gonna be right here, but, like, telling me that if I lose weight, I'm gonna be healthier. Like, why? Why would you say something like that? I mean, I just laughed when I read that comment because it's stupid. Like, who are you to tell me that the only way to be prettier is by losing weight? You don't know, I mean, I don't give a shit what you think, honestly. If you're watching this, which I hope you're not, but why would someone say that? Like, it's like, I don't know. Why would you go to someone else's? Okay, so obviously, yeah, I still can't understand. Like, it was a few years ago, and like, even though it didn't affect me, it's still something that I think about like constantly. Like, what did they? I mean, why would someone say that? Like, they don't know me. Honestly, it's hard to take that in. It's hard to learn to not give a fuck about what people say because obviously, I mean, everyone has bad days. Everyone is vulnerable. So like, you can be in one of those bad days and like someone says the most stupid stuff and you can take it personally and it can destroy you. Like, so like, and it can happen to anyone. But the thing I'm questioning here is not people taking it personally. It's people saying that kind of stuff. People thinking that your opinion is more important than someone else. Like, I know this sounds like a rant, but it took me a long time, like almost 30 years, to learn this mantra of not giving a fuck about anything, about what people think about me. It's enough with what I think about myself. Like, I don't need any more negativity in my life. Honestly, I have enough with myself. So yeah, and it takes a long time. It takes a long time to learn that. At least it took me a long time. It's not easy. So here's another thing, and this is what I hate the most. Like, when people tell you that it's unhealthy to be overweight. Yes, it can bring a lot of health problems, but anyone can have health problems no matter your size or wherever. And like, the fact that someone is skinny doesn't mean that they're healthy. Trust me. And like, the fact that someone is not skinny doesn't mean they're unhealthy. So like, one thing is not like, yes, it's true. Certain behaviors like not exercising and stuff like that, what you eat, yes, that can bring health problems, but like everyone's metabolism is different. Like even people who don't eat a lot and can eat like very healthy and can be on diets, they can still be like heavier, because it has to do with a lot more than just what you eat. It has to do with a lot more than just your physical activity and what you eat. It can be hormones, it can be like genes. I mean, it can be anything, not just what you eat or how much you exercise. So yeah, even people who eat a lot can be skinny. People who are heavy like don't eat a lot. It can be stress. I don't know, like it can be a lot of stuff. Like it doesn't make someone unhealthy just because they're fat. And the fact that you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy either. And even if someone is unhealthy, like what the fuck do you care? Like thing is, like that excuse of I only say this because I care about people's health. Like this way of thinking, like it's unhealthy. Like you shouldn't promote unhealthy behavior. That's bullshit. Those people who say that don't even care like about anyone else's health. Like if they did, they wouldn't say things like that, because those things they say can cause someone self-esteem issues and then eating disorders, which is not healthy. So yeah, they don't care in the first place. So stop saying things like that, because everyone knows you don't give a fuck. So yeah, that's all. It just drives me crazy when people say that, like you don't give a fuck. So obviously, because if you keep saying that, it's very problematic. I hate myself for using that word, but that's yeah, because you can cause someone that way of thinking, which is very common lately. You see every time in comments, like when a new movie comes out with an overweight protagonist, or like when there's an overweight model in the cover of a magazine, and people tend to say that like you can't promote unhealthy things. Well, guess what? Media promotes a lot of shit, so that's not one of them. And the thing is, the way they portray overweight people is not the most healthy way. So either way, yeah, like I don't know, it drives me crazy. Anyway, the other thing that happens a lot is media, and making you feel like overweight people, especially women, are not pretty just because they're overweight. And you see that a lot in movies and TV shows, and yeah, just the way fat women are portrayed in media, which sucks. There's a whole thing about it, so that's gonna be my second part of this video, which I'm gonna make later. I'm gonna talk about a few TV shows, movies, books, and how well or bad they portray being a fat woman. So yeah, it's a whole lot, and I have to like, I don't know, I'm still reading this one book, which is gonna be part of the video. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot to say about that, so it's gonna need another video, not in this one. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you stayed the whole video, I'm sorry about my ranting. Please tell me what you think. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, share it. I'm not sure about saying share it because I'm still a little bad being on YouTube, even though I've been here for 4 years. But like, anyway. I like being a small channel, honestly. Uh, but anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Tell me what you think, please. If you like it, please tell me what you think. I hope I can upload the next video soon. Thank you. Don't forget, you're beautiful no matter what. What you are, it's up to you. No one else. Not even your family or people around you. Like, still, they don't have the right to tell you who you are. Say you're beautiful. See you soon. Bye.